What's good, YouSoShiesty here? So I got a good one for you. We're going to find out what happened here. We got Dan Bilzerian calling out Andrew Tate. I guess Andrew Tate threw Sneako under the bus. The boys were out having a good time, and I guess some poor choice in music hit the club. The DJ started playing some anti-Semitic music. Tate says that Sneako had him put it on. So, you know, there's a whole big thing going around on the internet right now. They're going wild. A lot of shit going on with the Jews and Israel right now online. So, you know, it's making its way around. It's making its rounds. So let's see what happened here.
Guess you're not top G anymore.
I'm not here to beg sorry from anybody.
A video of him playing that song, getting into his fucking Bugatti. Like,
no,
what
I was in Spain with Ye when that happened. And
so this situation's messy. So let me explain. You got Andrew Tate and a bunch of the streamers partying out in Miami, going clubbing. All the right-wing influencers are there. Tate, Tristan Tate, Nick Fuentes, Sneako, the fresh and fit guys. And they were film partying while a DJ played Kanye West, now Ye's controversial and banned song, Hell Hitler. Not only in the club, but it was also played in the van. And the track was released last year and contains anti-Semitic content, glorifies Adolf Hitler, includes Nazi references, etc. Andrew Tate was getting dragged for it, and he folded, basically saying he's got business partners that are Jews and wanted to take it all back.
I bet he does.
Oh, we're here? We should have kept it going.
He got confronted pretty much on a recent interview that he has been on there before. He's comfortable with these guys, but they have alliances with certain people, and pressured Andrew Tate, who pretty much apologized.
These things get attached to my name. It's very inconvenient for me. I have Jewish business partners. I have tech teams in Israel. I have things going on, and I get a mess from this crap too. I'm not here.
Listen, boys will be boys. You get a bunch of guys together, you know, and they're fairly young. You know, Tate's starting to get more middle-aged now, but, you know, Myron too. But these guys are fairly young. And boys will be boys. You don't ever, you know, you're not going to sit here and tell me that you haven't hung out with the fellas and said or done, you know, done the same exact thing, playing around or whatever. It's just you don't have cameras on you, you know. You don't have people watching you and judging you, and they do. They do. But let's keep going. I'm going to try not to talk so much. Let's keep going.
Here to beg sorry from anybody. I was in a van, and I was in a club. That club also played songs about beating the shit out of women and shooting black people. I didn't put any of the songs on. I'm not the DJ. If the Jewish community want to come to me and say, Andrew, we're going to drive you out of Miami or put a bullet in your head, I'll say, well, then do it, because I just sat in a car. The question is, could I have stopped it? Well, no, because I didn't even know they were doing it. What I could do is when they put it on the car is leave the car.
People comment on the channel that we supported Andrew Tate before, and we did through the legal situation, but it was always very fair. And he still hasn't been convicted of anything to this day, but there is a character change. Andrew Tate, for the first time here, generally seemed like he was scared to be cancelled.
Things going on, and I get a mess from this crap too. I'm not here to beg sorry from anybody. I was in a van, and I was in a club. That club also played songs about beating the shit out of women and shooting black people. I didn't put any of the songs on. I'm not the DJ. If the Jewish community want to come to me and say, Andrew, we're going to drive you out of Miami or put a bullet in your head, I'll say, well, then do it, because I just sat in a car. The question is, could I have stopped it? Well, no, because I didn't even know they were doing it. What I could do is when they put it on the car is leave the car.
So he was getting pressured a little bit in his interview, and the blame got shifted over to Sneako, who responded to the situation. Everyone's just blaming each other here. You got all these men that come together and meant to support each other. They're all part of the same community. They're all just trying to rat out each other, and it's getting messy. But
oh, damn, they're over here doing the Seek Hell and shit on camera? Bro, you know how soft the internet is. You can't be playing around like that. That's too much for them. You can't be doing that on the internet. I mean, listen, this right here is basically the chameleon effect. You know, so when a bunch of guys are hanging out and, you know, one gentleman is doing something, the other boys will conform to it, and, you know, they'll feed off of that energy. There's nothing wrong with that. The only problem here is all of these guys that are social media influencers, obviously, and they have the whole world's eyes on them. So, you know, you start throwing the Seek Hell up, and you start, you know, playing anti-Semitic songs, and I mean, the internet is so emotional and soft to begin with, and infantile. I mean, there's just no way that, you know, these blue-haired, you know, crazy liberal women are going to allow that without having a complete nuclear meltdown, you know. But let's continue. This video is moving along fairly quickly.
The song got played twice. It got played in the Sprinter van and in the club. So someone is intentionally putting the narrative of this song forward. It's obvious.
I think Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
It's Sneako.
what the fuck, Tristan? Okay, first off, no, I didn't. I might know. I'm not ratting people out who did, but I didn't play the song. In the Sprinter van, like it was a couple people's idea. Maybe I came up with it, but in the club it wasn't. And why does it even matter? Tristan, why are you talking to this guy? This guy just had Netanyahu on. He was just there clapping for him like a seal at the synagogue in Miami. Miami Beach mayor didn't say a word about that, didn't condemn that. And you guys are there like confiding behind our backs?
Like some schoolboys, they was all partying and having fun. Now they're all trying to rat each other out and blame each other because they cannot handle the backlash that is coming with that community. Right, you have right wing, you have left wing, you have these takes, the fresh and fits, but the main thing we need is someone rational in the middle. I'm that guy. Despite your religious beliefs and political views on situations that are happening that you think might affect your religion or whatever, there's people in that community that are generally good people. So the best thing to do is just not be racist.
Well, I can tell you for certain, if anyone's going to be Compos Mentos, it's certainly not going to be this guy right here. Right there. He's got a whole bunch of controversy going on himself right now, from running down one of his stalkers, a gentleman that had been following him around, jumping on the hood of his car. I haven't even heard anything on the internet about that, because he literally was saying that he hoped the guy was completely gone. And the other streamer turned to him and he was like, "No, you don't mean that. We're filming right now." And he was like, "No, I mean it. I hope I murked him." So, definitely not relying on him to to be the base. Really, all streamers are fucked up. You gotta be some type of crazy to sit here and do this. I'll just tell you, we're all fucked up. I'm fucked up. They're all fucked up. Just ticking time bombs, really. Their lives were probably a mess before this. There'll be a mess during it, and you'll get to witness it, and then there'll be a mess afterwards. But it won't matter if they make money. So they can be a mess as long as their bank account's doing good and it's healthy. It's fine by me.
Even though he put the song on, I just don't think
I did it. He's lying right now. I didn't. I don't know where he got that, but what I think he's doing, I think Tate is strategically, I think he got scared. I think he doesn't want to face more pressure. He wants to spend more time in America. I think he folded. He went against it completely. He said double down, and maybe I'm the easiest target of the people on the bus. I think Clava is more clout currently than me, so you're not going to...
Well, hold on. On Tate's behalf, let's just, so I don't think Tate should have spoke out about this. I don't think Tate really, he was with the group, but at the same time, you don't see Tate participating. You don't see Tate enjoying. You just don't see him joining in. He's not doing Hell's Eggs. He's not doing anything. And then he got out of the vehicle. So I don't understand why the world or why YouTube would pressure Tate and he would feel the need to get on the internet and defend himself. Because honestly, I truly believe that, no harm, no foul. He may have been with them, but he had no part of that, and he walked out as soon as he could. So, get off his shit. Get off his shit. YouTube, find somebody else to blame. I know you don't like Tate, but you can't get him for this one. And then as far as the other guys go, boys will be boys. It's bad taste, but they didn't do anything wrong. Maybe Myron shouldn't have put his hand out and did what he did, but it's contagious. When others are doing something, men will join in. Men will join in. That's the way we are. It's the chameleon effect, and that's all it is. No harm, no foul. But make better choices when you're on camera, boys. Make better choices. You're on camera. You do this for a living. That this is as far as the internet goes, this is generally a no-no. People are going to have a problem with this. There's a lot of Jewish people in America, and the do's and don'ts. So, I get it. You're looking for viral moments. You're looking for the wow moments, but, you got to have better taste than that. And you got to watch what you do.
People on the bus. I think Clava is more clout currently than me, so you're not going to attack Clava. He's younger too, less of a culprit. He doesn't want to attack Nick Fuentes and say Nick Fuentes played the song because Nick Fuentes gored our army. Oh my God. You don't want them. They've gored him before. He doesn't want that again. So who else? Myron? Too loyal. I'm not going to go attack Myron. Who else? Justin Waller? It wasn't him at all. Sneako. That's the last one of the group. I pointed at him. I'm not afraid of Sneako. Sneako doesn't pose a threat. He played the song. He can go under the bus. He can get canceled.
It was even on camera that Tristan Tate himself was laughing. Dan Bilzerian ends up joining this call and he calls it effing gay, the way Andrew Tate conducted himself on the podcast after. Because Andrew Tate lent into this by playing the song while he was walking into his Bugatti. So 1 minute he's defending himself, next minute he's leaning into it. He cannot make his mind.
Bro, it's the
Boy, they had all the boys there, huh?
I can't believe he's walking that back. He of all people should know that you don't fucking apologize for shit. It's like so crazy.
Yeah, he was saying at the party we were at earlier, he was saying like how important it is to double down and how he kind of invented that. So I thought we were all on the same page when it came to doubling down.
What is going on with him?
He kind of threw me under the bus completely. He was saying I was responsible. But I think maybe he's afraid of going to jail or something. But
I don't know.
Going to jail? Well, why would he go to jail over some anti-Semitic songs and some Sikh house? Like, how does that equivalent to jail? What are we talking about here? How would he go to jail? Somebody drop a comment and explain that to me.
That justifies it.
That was pretty fucking weak, bro.
Yeah, I agree. You know, a lot. I mean, he was saying like, "Oh, well, I didn't play the song. Sneako played the song." It's like, bro, it's a song. Like, who? You know, you're not a. This is not a crime.
Dude, he literally posted a video of him playing that song, getting into his fucking Bugatti. Like, what are
I
we
was in Spain with Ye when that happened, and Ye. I mean, obviously he's not on it anymore. But Ye tweeted, he's like, "Praise God." I was. That's why I played the song. I'm like, yeah, he likes the song. I saw the tweet. He's okay with it. He's talked about it on a podcast about how he liked it. He said that we should bring the Nazi salute.
Did somebody say Kanye? Love it.
Back in that video. Like, why? I wouldn't try to set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
really fucking gay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Sneako and Ye have some sort of friendship going on. He went to stay with him for a period of...
Did somebody say yay? Oh, wrong one, sorry. Yo, free Ye. Free Ye. What? He's not in jail? No, I was talking about his mind, bro.
So maybe it was him that wanted to get on stream to all them people. But just seeing all these guys going back and forth over it is so corny. Tristan Tate said everyone on the bus saw Sneako take the phone from Justin Waller's hand, turn off the country music and put on HH. I normally wouldn't tell on him, but it was live streamed to 50,000 people in HD, putting people with far more to lose in a compromising situation.
Yo, somebody is squeezing the Tates over this. Tate said he had some Jewish partners, but like, man, this must be a really big deal for them. Like, a really big deal, because this is getting blown out of proportion now. Unless I'm missing something, I'm going to have to dig into this, because this is fucking nuts.
For clicks isn't a cool thing to do. If you were under 1% of the gunfight, Andrew and I were, then I wouldn't have done that to it.
Tristan, message to you. Why didn't you, if this was going to make you rat on me, and if it was such a big problem, why didn't you just ask me to turn off the song? Oh, you know why? It's because you didn't want to look like a pussy in front of the live chat. You didn't want people to look and see that you were folding. It would have been way better if you just said it there, hey, no, I don't want the heat right now. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, no problem. Instead, you go on PBD and grovel.
Yo, I fucks with Sneako.
Instead, you go on Twitter and be, oh, no. Instead, you call a Jewish Zionist behind my back off stream and say, he did the song. If this was really that big of an issue from the people that wanted to escape the Matrix and resist the slave mind, you should have just asked me to turn off the song. You should have just... Do you think that I knew that this was going to give you all these problems and you were going to apologize? I didn't fucking know. I thought we were real ass niggas going hard as fuck.
Just fucking around, right? Just boys fucking around. You know, just boys fucking around. And you know, any type of trouble that these gentlemen are gonna have from doing this shit is bullshit anyways. I mean, freedom of speech is a thing, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of what the founders placed it there for. So being anti-Semitic, that's just some bullshit the government's dropping on us so that, you know, we can fall in line. You know, it's just one of many steps they're taking to control us. So I don't agree with any of it. I'm not going to give anybody any flack for doing a Sieg Heil or you know, putting on a anti-Jew song or, you know, any of that, because it's all bullshit. I mean, boys will be boys. Are you fucking kidding me?
To Chase the Moore has done something to Andrew Tate. Now he's explained himself to the internet. He seemed under pressure in that interview to try and make this wrong, but normally he would just stand on it and say he was there. And even him partying with these younger guys now, it just seems weird. Like, Tate has changed a lot. At one point when the song came out, he played it over a video, so he supported Ye, and now he's not supporting it. Across the years, numerous people have tried to get him to change his views on many things, and he never has, and now he is starting to change it. The most funny thing in this situation is Sneako's been thrown under the bus a little bit here, but I think he's come out looking the best, because he's just stood on it, and some people will support him some.
Yeah, Sneako stood on business. I fucks with Sneako. You know, he stood on business on this one. I can't even lie.
Well, it is wrong. You shouldn't request it, but he stood on business.
Damn right.
Guess you're not top G anymore.
Real ass ninja.
Stole that shit. You don't know what to do with that shit. Give me that shit. You know when you see a nigga like, well, Vlad talk facts. You got that top G? Give me that shit. Stole that shit. I walk shit down. That's my shit now, nigga. That's my shit. I'm top G, nigga. I talk facts, Vlad. Stole that shit.
Obviously, he had that loss to Chase the Moore. Many people might have turned on him a little bit, and many people actually supported him, saying it was unfair. The guy was a lot younger. But when have we seen Andrew Tate like this? I'm not sorry. I am sorry. I'm not going to say sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. This is just different, Andrew Tate.
Bro, I have to be honest here, guys. I'm really not trying to do some big apology tour. And the reason for that is because I really didn't do anything wrong. So I want to make this clear. I understand why some people were offended. I understand they want to attach it to my name. I understand that it gets clicks in the media if you say Andrew Tate did X, Y, Z. I got on a bus. Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in the nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone. If they want to crucify me for that, that's up to them. White friends, I have every single type of friend you can have. We have the most racist group chat in the world. This is the world I live in, right? And I think that the reason the anti-Semitism issue is so sensitive is, one, because of the prevalence, especially online. And I'm not going to lie, I see it everywhere myself. I'm not even Jewish. It must be scary to see it absolutely everywhere online.
Many people in the comments on my videos have said that I changed my views. I covered his case a lot, Andrew Tate, and he hasn't been convicted of anything still. But I think Andrew Tate is the person that has changed a lot. And many people in the comments have been saying that too.
Honestly, he was a little bit biased early on. And, you know, I would take a different position myself. I think that, like I said earlier, these boys didn't do nothing wrong. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm out, boys. This 5-second clip here is for YouTube, the fair use notice. YouTube, do not copyright me. Here's my fair use notice. Thank you.